Hi, my name is Nicole Hamilton. I'm a physiotherapist, and what I'd like to chat with you today is a little bit about understanding pain, because there's been great developments in understanding pain and the pain science over the last 10-15 years, and it's nice to share just a little piece of information that might help you. The piece of information I'd like to share today is how your emotions affect your pain. So what we do know about pain is an output message from the brain, which essentially means that the messages going into your brain include things like hot, cold, sharp, blunt. That message goes into the brain. The brain then puts it through a data processing center to decide, is this experience dangerous? Like if it's sharp, am I standing on a piece of glass? And then sends a pain message out very quickly for you to change your activity to minimize the threat or damage that you might have. So pain is an essential piece of information to alert us to things like stepping on sharp glass or burning ourselves. But the amount of pain that is sent out by the brain, so the volume of pain that's sent out, can vary greatly depending on what's going on in our brain, because it's a big data processing center. And so one of the things that affects the output is our emotions. So the way I'll explain this is, if you can imagine the World Cup soccer, and it gets down to the finals, and Australia is in the finals against Italy, and it gets down to a penalty shootout. It's 0-0, and all of the players have worked really hard and the whole world is watching, and it's a penalty shootout, and the striker hits the ball and the goalie goes to reach it but misses, and the striker gets a goal. So he has won the World Cup for his team. Let's say it's Australia. Australia has won the World Cup, and the goalie has lost the World Cup. So the Italian goalie has lost the World Cup for his team. Now, if those two players at the same time sprained their ankle during this activity, and then on Monday morning they went to their physiotherapist to say, I've sprained my ankle during the World Cup, one player has won the World Cup for his team. So he goes to his physiotherapist and he knows he's got swelling in his ankle, but he doesn't feel too bad. He's won the World Cup. Whereas the other player, who has exactly the same sprained ankle, might go to his physiotherapist with a very different reported experience. He's lost the World Cup in front of the whole world for his whole team. So he'd feel probably a little less positive about his ankle. So you can see that, I know that's an extreme example, but you can see that your emotions certainly aren't the cause of your pain necessarily, but they can increase or decrease the volume of your pain. And that's important to know, because if you are experiencing pain and you are struggling with your emotional health, it's important to try and get on top of that too, which might be adopting a mindfulness meditation approach, or it might be trying to find a little bit more joy throughout your day, doing something you enjoy with friends, finding some gratitude, trying to boost and lift your mood as best you can, because that can actually affect your pain experience. I hope this information has helped you.